Hello? Cub fan, did you have some curry last night, my dude? You got some stomach problems, it looks like it. Greetings, Cyberdogs and citizens of the interwebs. This is ReNDoG coming at you in another episode of Minecraft Survival from the Hermitcraft server. Today, my fine friends from all over the world, could very well be the most tragic day we have ever had on the Hermitcraft server in Season 6. For today, my friends, we are going on the most deadly of missions, the most dangerous of adventures, on the hunt for something called the Shulker shell. Welcome back, everybody, to the Hermitcraft server. ReNDoG, taking you through what is going to be our very first trip to the end cities on the hunt for some shulker boxes. And by some shulker boxes, my friends, I mean a ridiculous amount of shulker boxes. We have been working real hard out here at the Big Rocks Docks, one of our major projects on the server right now. Also just derped and somehow jumped through a tiny little gap over here. Good job, Ren. I'm actually kind of nervous about today's episode, guys, because we could seriously lose everything today, or at least a lot of things today. But we've been working on this area over here, which is going to be a shop. Well, it's taken a while to get going. We're almost ready to open for business, but in order to do that, we need shulker boxes, because the idea of this shop is that we are going to be selling shulker boxes full of resources that we have got from our bacon mine. And, well, we definitely don't have enough spare shulker boxes to stock the Big Rocks Docks. So today we got to take things into our own hands, my friends. You see, there are a couple of shops here on the Hermitcraft server that do sell shulker boxes. However, the bad news is they are currently 100% sold out. I'm going to take one last look at the shops to see if any have been restocked. Of course, we've got Python's End shop here, and there are colored shulker boxes, all sold out, as you can see, and other shulker boxes that used to be sold here, and those are all sold out right now. So, no shulker boxes available at the wholesale shulker box store. There's one more place that we might be able to get shulker boxes, of course, and that is at Tango's rocket shop. Let's see if we can get a little bit of airtime here. Here we go, fly under our newly created monorail system. Looking beautiful. Let's have a look. Any shulker boxes available here? 2 for 8. 0 shulker boxes available, guys. That means we got to take matters into our own hands here. We got to go get our own shulker boxes. The good news is, of course, this means we're probably going to make quite a lot of cash out of this. With no shulker boxes available on the server right now, well, if we get ourselves a ton of them, we can sort of tap into that and start getting some real customers out here at the Big Rocks Docks. So I'm kind of excited about that, man. Now, the key to getting shulker boxes out of the end, my friends, is preparation. We need to make sure we are 100% prepared for this particular adventure. Hang on. What is this? What is this? Hello? Cub fan, did you have some curry last night, my dude? You got some stomach problems, it looks like it. What is happening? My goodness. No, not pool experts only. Okay, yeah, that is... Let's not touch that, and I don't want to touch anything in here, actually. This is looking a little bit scary. Does anybody know what's going on in here? That's kind of weird. By the way, I spotted something kind of funny the other day off camera. Look at this. All the way up here is Mumbo's rocket shop. It's been relocated, shall we say, into the sky. Mumbo's defective rocket shop, Tango found out. 1 stack for 8 diamonds. Oh my goodness. And if we go all the way down, we can actually see like a crater down here of where Mumbo's shop took off. Look at that. Mumbo's rocket shop has really taken off. Oh, that's pretty hilarious. Anyway, guys, today we are getting shulker boxes. We are going to the end. We are raiding end cities. Don't worry, I've been making some good progress here on our projects. Did a lot more work on the red tunnel from the Grand Central Station here. Look at this, man, looking good. Oh, and I actually completely redesigned the tunnel system. Quite a few of you guys were saying that the tunnel looked cool, but it looked a little bit chunky. it looked a little bit big, and I absolutely agreed with you guys. Take a look at this. I've softened up the outside of the tunnel design a little bit. And if I don't die, I can take you down here and show you a little bit of a tweak that I made, actually, to the interior of the tunnel. I've just made it a little less, like, I don't know, it was looking kind of ugly in the last rendition. There was like a line of yellow going through the wall, and a lot of you guys were saying that that was obscuring the view of the ocean. You guys were 100% correct, I think, and I'm just kind of neatening it up a little bit here, right? As you can see, guys, desperately trying to delay the journey to the end, because it's going to be absolutely painful, but I wanted to show you guys that yellow from the outside. There you can see the yellow of the line. It's a lot less predominant now, right? I think it looks kind of rad. Also, by the way, I've heard you guys, all right? I've heard the cacophony of comments talking about the fact that we got some serious problems on the railway line that we created last episode. The trapdoors, they've got hinges, and yeah, I thought that they were perfectly symmetrical, but as probably 100 of you guys pointed out, they are not symmetrical at all. There's actually a hinge on this, and we're going to have to redo all of these, I'm afraid. The hinge needs to be at the bottom because it looks kind of janky right now, and that needs to get fixed. But my friends, we are going to fix that off camera right now. We are digressing something fierce, and I almost died there also. So this is a great start to today's epic adventure. We are in the shopping district, and the reason we are here is for a very important purchase that we're going to need to make. And all the way at the back of the shopping district is a giant brewing stand that you can see over there. Hey X, what's happening, my dude? And well, to go to the end, as I mentioned, or to get through an end city is all about preparation in Minecraft. The more prepared you are for the end, the better it'll be and the easier it'll be to not die and lose all of your stuff. This is a potion shop that is going to be selling us 3 potions for 1 diamond. And the potion that I'm most after here is Potion of Regeneration. Just in case when you get into those really difficult scenarios, right? Where things are looking kind of on the edge, and you've got a whole bunch of shulkers spitting at you, and you're taking a lot of damage, and you just need to get that burst of regeneration. I want to get a few of these potions. You know what? Let's take 9 of these bad boys, and I guess we can jam these into a shulker box to take with us. But that is probably everything that we're going to need from the shopping district for our trip to the end. I have been preparing off camera, though, guys, a bunch of things that we are going to need for the end. And for those of you guys who are perhaps interested in figuring out how to get through an end city. Not that I'm an expert, but let me take you through what I consider the correct preparations for going to the end. Welcome, boys and girls, to End City Raiding Preparation 101 with Professor Derp ReNDoG. Also, there's a chicken face up on my portal over there next to my Wither Skull collection. Very curious. Anyway, going to the end and raiding end cities, guys, is all about having the right stuff to get you through what is a very difficult scenario and a very deadly exercise, because end cities are nothing to sniff at. They're kind of difficult, kind of tricky, even for the best of Minecrafters. Going to the end cities and raiding the end cities is all about this little thing over here. The Ender chest is your most important tool for raiding end cities, because the Ender chest can hold everything that you need for the adventure. And as you guys can see, I have done a bunch of preparation. We have got blocks of iron which we can use to turn into anvils, and with the anvils we can use diamonds to repair our armor and to repair our tools that we are taking to the end. We have got some wood just in case we need crafting tables or anything else that we might need wood for, like chests and stuff like that. Then of course we have a bunch of golden carrots that we are able to use because Impulse gave us an entire shulker box of golden carrots, if you guys remember. So we're going to be using some of those today. We of course have a little bit of spare rocket action inside of the Ender chest and spare shields, one of your most important things in the end, because of course shulkers spit at you and you can block that shulker spit with the shield. We've got a couple of really important Ender chests here. Of course, I put all the potions of regeneration into that Ender chest, I mean shulker box, and this shulker box is where we are keeping a bunch of our transport importing materials, a bunch of spare rockets, and most importantly, a bunch of ender pearls, which are very important when raiding the end. Ender pearls can save your life many times over when you are floating up into the air because of shulkers. Now, next up on the list of requirements for raiding the end is your armor. And as you guys can see, I have made a tasty set of diamond armor over here. Let me get this on my body right now. Oh, fits like a glove, my peeps. Fits like a freaking glove, man. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, hold on. We are wearing the wings of the dog and the Dogatello's dome. There we go. Now we can fit like a glove. Fits like a glove. There we go. Beautiful. Look at the diamond armor that we have made, guys. Disposable diamond armor, because the chances of us dying are quite high, so I don't want to take anything too expensive on this end raid. We have got Unbreaking 3 protection for helmets, Unbreaking 3 projectile protection for a chest plate to help mitigate the damage from the shulker projectile. We have got protection for Unbreaking 3 leggings, and a protection for Unbreaking 3, and most important, feather falling for diamond boots. Very important you get your feather falling involved when you are raiding the end, and that is the armor that we're going to use. We are also, of course, going to need to take with us a couple of elytra. I've got a spare elytra here, Wings of the Dog 2, Wings of the Dog 1. That is what is going to be getting us through the very far flight times in the end. Next up in preparation for going to the end, guys, is making sure that you don't take anything with you that you don't need. The chances of dying in the end are pretty high, and that means you could lose all of your sweet loot. So I am literally only going to be taking with me Silkworm Jim III, a brand new Silk Touch Efficiency 5 pickaxe that I created yesterday in preparation for this episode. We're going to take Fang the first, because we need a good sword to take out those shulker boxes, and Rambo the second, which we need to take out the shulker boxes from afar. I'm going to be leaving our trident, our hat, our axe, our Pixcalibur, and our shovel here in the overworld, because if we die, at least we don't lose all of our good stuff. Of course, Rocky is coming with us. Our pet shulker box is coming with us on the journey, and Rocky is holding another very important part of going to the end, and that is some building blocks. For this particular adventure, we're going to be using gravel. Nice and easy to manage the use of gravel, and you can pillar up and pillar down quite easily, and then with the torch you can just break the pillar of gravel and collect it all again. So probably the best sort of building block to use when going to the end, although it is a little bit awkward when it comes to creating staircases and stuff, but we can collect a bit of end stone when we're in the end for that. And now just a couple more bits of preparation, guys. Number one, you want to have yourself an extra ender chest just in case you lose the first one, because if you sever your connection to your ender chest loot, your adventure to the end is over. Last step that we need to do, of course, is make sure everything that we're taking is nice and repaired, because we are going to be spending a lot of time taking a lot of damage and doing a lot of flying. In particular, a lot of flying, and that is, of course, because the Hermits have, they have explored a huge majority of the end at this point, which means we're probably going to have to fly something like 10,000 blocks or so to find a fresh ender city, and that means we're going to need at least 2 pairs of elytra, and that means, of course, we're going to have to be a little bit smart with repairing our elytra in the end, and we'll do that from getting XP from shulker boxes that we kill, and maybe from some endermen if things get really desperate. But we've got one last stop to make, of course, and that is over here at the repair shop, and we're going to get everything that we're taking with us, our wings and our Silkworm Gym, repaired up to full, and then we're going to be ready to make our way to the end. Time to go get a beverage, my dudes. Things are about to get freaking serious up in here, man. Ladies and gentlemen, our ender chest is fully loaded, our brain has been coffeenated, and it is time to make our way toward the end. This is where the sweats begin, or should I say, the end city raiding sweats begin. I haven't really done this many times in my career playing Minecraft. In fact, I think I've only done it 2 or 3 times over the course of the last few years, and the first time I tried this, I got lost in open space. I didn't know if I was up, down, left, or right, and I literally plummeted all the way to the bottom of the end, and I lost everything. At that particular moment, I had taken all of my proper gear with me. I hadn't learned my lesson, and I lost it all. It was absolutely horrible. These may very well be the last bricks that we see with our current gear, guys, and all of our sweet, sweet loot that we've accumulated over this course of this season is in danger of disappearing right now. Here we are at the Hermitcraft Season 6 end portal. And once we leap into that void of galaxy awesomeness, there is no turning back. My friends, I hope you have a beverage, something crunchy to snack on, because it's time to raid some end cities, and hopefully this is going to go as planned. Now, the good news is, because we're playing on the Hermitcraft server, we don't have to kill the Ender Dragon to unlock the cities. The Hermits have done that for us already. All we have to do is make our way into the unknown of the end, which means portaling ourselves into one of these end crystal thingies. And I'd like to go as far back as possible, right? Try and maximize our chances of finding a fresh Ender City that has not yet been explored by one of the Hermits. Looks like that end crystal is kind of chilling and no one's really been into that one, although I guess these ones are fairly close to it, kind of. I was really hoping we wouldn't start this end city adventure on a precarious note, guys, but it looks like from the very start things are a little bit dodgy. I have pillared my way up here, and of course we need to throw an ender pearl into the heart of this portal to take us into an unknown location of the end, and I'm going to throw the pearl this way just in case I miss and we can land on the island safely. And hopefully, I just have kind of a bad feeling right now though, guys. This could go horribly wrong. Anyway, here we go. Let's portal in there. This is going to take us to an unknown location. Excellent. Here we are, out in the middle of nowhere. Let's see where we are. Minus 995, minus 300. So pretty close to spawn on a massive end island out here. And this is where things get a little bit scary, guys. We need to start our flight path right now. And, well, to do that, I think we're going to pillar up, make sure that we do everything nice and safely. I want to get a little bit of airtime here without getting any possibility of derpage. And, well, let's get the elytra going and let's start flying. There is an end city right here, but it looks like it might have been explored already. I'm assuming a hermit has definitely gone in this direction at some point, right? They probably were much braver than I was, and they just sort of ender pearled up there. And, yeah, the end dragon head is gone. There are no shulker boxes here that I can see. So that end city has been raided, which means, my dudes, we are off on a flight adventure of doom. And, well, it's not so bad when you can actually see land below you. You know, you can see the little islands, the little end islands, so you can sort of keep your horizontal pitch right. But sometimes all of this disappears, and you are literally just flying in a void. And that's when mistakes happen, especially if you are the ReNDoG. So I'm going to try and keep real focused here, guys. Make sure that I keep my pitch as flat as possible. We just need to plank this bad boy for like 10,000 blocks or until we find an unraided end city. We got this, dudes. We freaking got this, man. Where's my coffee? Jackpot, Cyberdog. There is an Edna head at the end of this ship, which means this end city is fresh for the taking. Nice. We didn't actually have to go that far for this one. Minus 300, minus 500 is where we're at, and we just unlocked the city at the end accomplishment. A very, very tasty. Unfortunately, this end city is kind of a little one, right? This is like a little mini end city, but you know what? This is a great way just to get started on this jazz. Let's just hack through these shulker boxes over here, and yeah, this is already not going too well. Hang on, we want to get inside the city so we can set up our little workstation. I like to set up a little battle camp every time I go to these cities over here, and you got to take out the guardians outside the city first, and then we have a little room to work with. And yeah, let's get a little bit of a raid camp set up here. We're going to set up our ender chest, right? And this is where we can remove the wings and put them back into the ender chest just in case we lose them. And there's our very first 2 tasty shulker shells. Although we killed 2 shulker boxes, so I don't know where. Did we lose some? I don't know. Or maybe they didn't drop any. But anyway, there we go. We should be ready to go. We want to get the shield in the offhand, right? We want to get some building blocks and some buckets of water just in case something goes wrong. We've got our food. We've got our torches. I guess what I'd like to do, though, is get some regeneration potions going just in case. So let's get a couple regen potions ready to go. Also, we probably don't need the rockets now, right? So we can drop the rockets off. Keep that inventory nice and clean, right? We have to take Rocky with us because of the rules rules of Hermitcraft that we've inflicted upon ourselves. But that is everything that we need. Rambo's got infinity, so we don't need loads of arrows. We can get the diamond chest plate on. We be ready to rumble, my dudes. We be ready to suck up some shulker shells like nobody's freaking business. And let's get going. There's already one right here. Of course, we want to kill the shulker boxes with Fang because we got looting 3. And you can see that it's dropping 2 shulker shells. I really wonder why we didn't get a shulker, 2 shulker shells from the other one here. I guess I feel like his friend killed him, right? So he didn't actually drop his shells, which is mildly annoying. But we're off to a good start. Couple, like 4 shulker shells already, which is 2 shulker boxes in the belly right off the bat. Very good. And of course, this is where we're going to need to go all the way up to the top, and that's where the gravel comes in handy. So let's pillar our way up, right up the center of this bad boy. All the way at the top will be another shulker spitting his disgusting juices at us, his globules of shulker rancidness. There he is. Ow. Yeah, I need to learn to use the shield again. I haven't used a shield in Minecraft in so long. Did we collect those shells? No. Where did the shells go? What is going on here? Why are we not collecting the shells? Is there a chance that they don't drop any loot right now? Is that what is going on here? I'm very confused. Anyway, let's continue. It might have popped out the back of this wall or something where we killed it. Let's continue on our search for some shulker boxes here. Let's have a look. Anywhere else to look? We probably got another guardian over there. Yes, 2 guardians over there. So we can go and get those guys. Oh, that enderman is angry with us. When did I look at that enderman? I don't know when. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of shulkers over here. Okay, let's try an ender pearl into there, and let's get him. That's one down. And the second one died again because of his friends hitting him, and we lost another couple shulker shells there. This is not a good return on investment right now, guys. We are losing so many shulker shells here for some reason. The other one is just up here somewhere, isn't he? I know he's around here somewhere. I think he's up here, but if you break the block underneath him, he will vanish, or he will teleport somewhere else. So we've got to take him out like that. There we go. And then we can collect his bits over here. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Now, I don't know where the final shulker boxes are, or at least the shulker shells that we got from killing that top one. Dang it, none of the shulker bits landed up at the top here, guys. That is very unfortunate. We seem to have been losing a little bit of shulker shell action, which is kind of annoying, but that is okay. I must say, this is the first time I've used gravel doing this, even though I've only done this a couple of times. It's actually really useful. I think what I'll do is at the end of the raid, we'll go and collect all the gravel, right? Oh, I keep forgetting that I don't have an elytra. I gotta stop doing that. I'm trying to fly, right, without the elytra. But we got a couple more shulkers in here. There's another one biting the dust. Beautiful. And, oh, geez, we just took another one to the face. And, okay, yep, we're ender pearling into the projectile, which is probably not a good idea. And we need to block these things with our shield, which is why we have it. Okay, there we go. Where is he? Where is he spitting at us from? There he is. Hello, my little friend. Say hello to Fang the first. Get wrecked. And there is another one of your little friends. Let's get him out of here. Get wrecked, my dude. And is there another one in here? Yes, in the corner. Oh, you think I don't smell you, my dude? I smell you. You're a foul little creature living in... I mean, what even are you, my dude? Seriously. Weirdest creature ever, right? It's a shulker. It's like a little crab. A little crablet. Anyway, that is 3 shulker boxes right there, guys, from this little room. Excellent. And I don't know how much we're going to be selling a shulker box at the Big Rock Stocks. Maybe like 10 diamonds a piece, right? Because you get yourself a shulker box. You get yourself a stack of golden carrots and a ton of resources. So it needs to be quite expensive. Maybe even more than 10 diamonds. Maybe like 15 diamonds. So every shulker that we kill here is representing like 15 diamonds right now, which is pretty exciting, guys. I'm getting kind of hyped for this now. Anyway, let's scramble our way all the way up to the top of this little tower, and let's see if we can actually... Oh yeah, this is the big chamber. This is where things get real. I didn't bring any of my regeneration potions with me, did I? Good. Well, this has been an excellent first raid. Clearly have done everything as professionally as humanly possible, and we're just going to go 1 shulker box at a time here, I think. Oh man, jeez. Okay, there we go. That one's dead, and this one needs to die also. My dude, no. Okay, Rambo might get involved here. Let's get Rambo going, and we're going to fall all the way down, though. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's bad. Oh, Rambo one-shotted that thing? That's pretty insane. Hang on. Yep, he's open. take it to the mouth. Take Rambo to the mouth, my dude. There we go. Good stuff. And Rambo can literally just take these out in 2 hits. Oh, this is a way more efficient way to kill the shulkers in the big room, right? In this big chamber. That was a one-shot kill there. Amazing. Oh, man. Rambo doing the business. Although, we are going to take a big fall here. Let's just make sure that we end up pearl our way down. Good job, Rambo, my dude. That's amazing. We just made like another 60 diamonds. Oh, the juicy, juicy end city loot, guys. I think we can actually get mending books in these end cities, which is amazing. Let's have a look at what we can get. Wow. A bunch of diamonds. Oh, and some gems. Amazing. Also, some cursed leggings. No, thank you. But efficiency 4, fortune 3, mending diamond shovel. All right. Wow. That's pretty tasty. What's in this one? Oh, some topaz gems, an aquamarine gem, 2 of those, in fact, and some cursed diamond chestplate action. Probably not interested in that or any of this other jazz. But that is pretty tasty, guys. That is a pretty good little take from this city. I don't know if there's anything else at the top here. There might be another shulker up here. No, but there is one more chamber there. Man, this has been a pretty lucrative city, even though it's one of the smaller ones. I'm feeling like we're making quite a decent profit out here, not only in diamonds but in stuff also, right? It's not the biggest of cities, guys, but it still has the loot coming out the wazoo. Nice. Another loot chest over here. Let's have a look at what we get. Nothing too good. Some blast protection, 4 iron boots, and a cursed iron shovel, and just a little bit of gold. Most interested in this little bad boy over here, though. That's a pretty decent little bit of loot, right? An ender chest. Very nice, man. You can never have too many ender chests in the late game of Minecraft. That is, I think, the entire city done, other than the boat, which we will get to in a second. And that, of course, is where we're going to be hopefully getting an elytra. I don't know if any hermits have literally just like pillaged the elytras out of these cities, you know, just flown in, taken the elytra and left. So there might be a missing elytra there, but we will see if there is any elytra action. There is one more shulker box spitting at me from somewhere around here, though. I'm going to try and find him. And those shulker boxes that I think we lost earlier on, it might have been because the shulkers teleported away, right? That might have been what happened. But yeah, there is definitely one more shulker doing the rounds around here. They usually like go under the floor somewhere. Let's have a look. Can we spot him? Hello, shulker box. Shulker box. I keep calling it a shulker box. The easiest way to do this is maybe to hack away the bridge. And then maybe we can see where he's spitting at us from. Well, he's not there on the floor, which means he's probably up there on a ledge somewhere. Found you, little guy. Just chilling all the way on the outside here. Almost hacked this entire building in the process of trying to find that shulker box, man. Very nice, Cyberdog Dogs. That raid took about 20 minutes or so. That was a pretty decent little raid. And, well, it's because the city was really small. Some of the cities are 3 or 4 times bigger than this. But I gotta say, man, that was a pretty lucrative take. 38 shulker boxes so far from this raid. We still need to get to the ship, though. And to do that, I think we'll use the elytra. We'll fly up there. There's a couple more shulker boxes up there. Shulker shells, should I say? Are they just called shulkers? Like, what's the singular of a shulk? Is it a shulk? Or is that the verb? Do shulkers shulk? Is that what's going on over here? Oh, man. How much shulk would a shulker box shulk if a shulker box could shulk? This place is making me lose my mind, guys. I'm clearly losing my marbles up here in the void. Oh, hi there, Enderman. You're kind of very awkwardly in the way of my battle area. I think we're going to have to fight it out, my dude. You need to get out of my way, please. Hi. Yeah, thank you. Oh, wow. He actually got away. That's not good. Let's get the wings of the dog going here, guys. And fly up to the final part of this. Although I think we probably need to kill that Enderman, though. Come at me, bro. I'm in the open. Where you at? Where you at, man? I'm ready to rumble. Did he die from the flame? I think he might have cooked to death from the fire aspect. My dudes, I just realized something. In the last segment, I said that I didn't have my potions of regen on me, and very clearly I do, which is a clear indication that the fumes coming off these rotten chorus plants are literally cooking my brain right now. Did I literally just look at another Enderman also? Kind of bad. Oh, hi there. Let's rumble, my dude. I've got diamond armor. I'm not scared of you. We can get it on all night long, baby. Yeah. Anyway, got the wings of the dog on here, guys, and I've just dropped off our shulker shell collection just in case we die now, right? Very much like to keep what we have collected, all the shulker shells and all of the beautiful gems too. I kind of feel like I should have brought another shulker box here, although I could make another shulker box for all of the loot, right? So maybe we'll do that once we've raided the ship. And we kind of need like a loot box for all of the juicy things that we're going to be getting out of today's raid. But there we go. We got the wings of the dog on. We got some rocket action right now. Not sure if that Enderman is dead or not, or if he's lost interest. Not too bothered about him. Let's fly ourselves up into the ship. Okay, that did not take off. That is a little bit worrying. I think we got a little bit of lag going on here on the server. And there we go. Now we got a little bit of air time. And there should be a couple of shulkers here on the ship guarding the place. Let's get all the way inside. Is the elytra on the wall? It is, guarded by one little shulker who is shulking like a shulker shulks. And get out of here, you weird little fool. And that, my friends, is an elytra that we are going to be able to take. And a few more juicy things. We got more diamonds. We got more amethyst. We have another efficiency 4 Fortune 3 mending diamond shovel. Exactly the same as the last one. In here, we've got some more cursed diamond chest plates, but some more gems. Most importantly though, guys, the elytra. Get in my belly, baby. Nice. This has been an epic raid so far, dudes. Final tally from our very first End City raid in Hermitcraft Season 6, guys. 2 amazing diamond shovels, 42 shulker shells, which equals 21 shulker boxes. In fact, 22 shulker boxes, including this one that I just made. 40 diamonds, 4 end rods, 4 amethysts, 4 aquamarines, 2 topazes, an elytra, and an ender chest. Not a shabby lot for the first End City that we ever raided in Season 6, guys. Very tasty. And let's get that right into the ender chest over here so that does not get lost for whatever reason. Clean the inventory out a little bit. Pick this sucker full up. And guys, it is time to go and find ourselves another End City. Hopefully this time a nice big juicy one. And hopefully we can have just as much luck in that one. This is actually going better than I thought, guys. We're having a great afternoon of Minecrafting. I'm loving it. Derp, I almost forgot the most important thing of all, guys. Edna's head. We gotta take the very first dragon head of the very first End City that we have raided in Season 6. That is the most important thing. Yo, Edna, nice to see your beautiful face again, my girl. Get in my belly. Nice. I'm sorry, Edna. I almost forgot about you, baby. Now we be cooking with gas, cyberdiggity dogs. Just stumbled across a massive End City over here. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a massive yield of a bunch of stuff. Shulker boxes, end rods, loot. It is going to be absolutely beautiful. We are going to pillage the living jazz out of this bad boy, guys. We should be able to come away with this with all of the shulker boxes that we're going to need to get Big Rocks docks up and running. By the way, I've actually pillaged another couple of little smaller Ender Cities on the way to this one. We are currently at -7,000, -2,000. So we have traveled quite a long distance this afternoon. Since the last recording, it's been about an hour or so, and I think I've opened up another 2 smaller End Cities. Out of one, we got another dragon head, which I'm storing somewhere else, right? Over here, and another elytra. We got a couple more things too, a few more items and whatnot, and another topaz, and some more diamonds, and another bunch of shulker shells also. So we got a bunch of shulker shells at the moment, which is awesome. But this major city over here, this is going to be the mother lode for us, guys. My freaking goodness. Look at this place. It is huge. All right, guys, time to begin the pillaging of this massive, massive End City. Firstly, let's get rid of the guardians at the front of the city so we can set ourselves up a war room. Very good. And if we take a look at this bad boy, oh my goodness, it is huge. We're going to get so many resources from this, guys. Another elytra, like 32 shulker boxes. Who knows how much jams we're going to get out of this, man. It is going to be absolutely fan-frickin-tastic. And, well, hopefully we'll be able to get Big Rocks docks up and running, like ASAP. Because, seriously, we need to start making some cash money. Hello there, shulker box. I smell you, my dude. What's happening up there? You doing okay? Oh, man. Anyway, guys, let's get to pillaging. Let's get ourselves through this massive End City, and let's get ourselves through this alive. That's the most important thing of all. No deaths, no derps. We can do this thing, baby. Let's go.